Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, and today we are on the test server to check out the new fusion. It's Lysanthir Beastbane. Is he any good? I've got one build here for Arena, then we're going to swap up the build and we're going to try him in Hydra, and we're going to see how he performs. Will he be good? Is he worth it? It all comes down to his damage numbers. This guy, he's a damage dealer with a particular leaning towards Hydra. So his A3, AoE nuke on a 3-turn double hitter. Each hit has a chance to put decreased speed and weaken, and if they're under hex, he puts them before attacking. Uh, One huge thing about him, all of his moves, of course, they scale off of defense, which means he'll be very survivable. Hopefully he'll hit very hard, and decreased speed, weaken are two very, very strong debuffs for Hydra, and this is going to make it, the double hits, placing it before attacking potentially, is going to make him very affinity friendly. His passive, he ignores Life Barrier and Ally Protection. Life Barrier only exists in Hydra. Ally Protection is more common. Cool. And he has 5% more defense for every active buff on this champion. So the more buffs we have, the better. His A2, Wily Hunter, 3-turn cooldown double hitter with a 20% chance to repeat. And when he counterattacks or teams up with allies to join an attack, he uses this skill instead of his default, and he does 10% more damage whenever an ally is devoured, stacking up to 50%. So by the end of a Hydra run, he should be absolutely smacking. We'll see. His A1 is a double hitter. First hit, hex. Second hit, increased crit damage. I feel like this is a bit awkward, but the rest of his kit is good. The reason this is awkward is it's hard to place a single target hex onto Head of Mischief, which is what you want. And the increased crit damage, while it's a nice damage boost, also makes him target for Head of Mischief to steal his buffs. Kind of annoying for a Hydra design champ. But hey, 28% defense in all battles aura, and I've given him Nature's Wrath, more damage for every debuff he places. I think that's going to be the way to go, probably for Hydra. I do have the Axe Serpentis on him, a bit more health, crit damage. I actually have this one on my main account, so yeah, we're just putting this on him, and he's going to get 9% more damage on single target attacks for every exposed neck. Now, in theory, this is really good, because he's a Hydra specialist, and yeah, he does a single target attack on ally attacks and counter attacks, which could be very powerful. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. And unfortunately, I did try to take it off, but I don't have any Starstone on the test server, so it's kind of stuck on him. We'll just bear that in mind when we do some Hydra testing, of course. For his masteries, I think you'll probably just go something like this, right? I think although he is debuffing, I think he's so consistent that the debuffs on the 3-turn cooldown and placing them on the weekend, I don't think he's going to need Master Hex or anything like that. And you're mostly using him for Hydra. You know exactly how much accuracy you need. I don't think you really need Swarm Smiter or this. I'm going in the defense tree, and we'll see. He might blow up with the Terrans, he might blow up the Fearhead, right? Head of Torment fears them. Maybe he's going to just nuke it like a Chalco style. I'm not expecting him to be as good as Chalco at that, but maybe he'll be good. And yeah, other than that, pretty Hydra-focused stuff, albeit with Cycle of Violence, which hopefully he'll hit hard enough to trigger. We'll find out. First up, we've got the Arena build. That is lethal and 4 pieces of Stone Skin. And I guess if you're going pure Arena, you would probably go Lightning Cage. I didn't because I said unlikely you're going pure Arena. It's my guess. But these are the stats I've given him. So I've got him with 6.3k attack, 262 speed, 100% crit rate, 309% crit damage. He does have a 5-star blessing. He's got 400 accuracy. Even 300 resist isn't bad, and 58k. So he should be pretty survivable, relatively survivable. Of course, there's so much ignore defense in Arena that defense nukers can often just fall over at a stiff breeze. Certainly compare it to like Taras, who's going to have probably double the HP and just take half damage as well. So Taras, in theory, could be 4 times tankier. Oh, man. I love it. But let's go. Let's go. Let's do some Arena. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's actually go with these fights. Let's attack YST first. So I've put together a couple of fun teams. We've got a more standard, slightly accessible team with these guys. We might actually not use Stevie. I might switch that to Freya and make it like guaranteed champs and fusions. That might be fun. Let's go in with the Fina team. So this is a little teaser perhaps of hard mode faction wars. Will this work or will it be absolutely terrible? We've got Arbiter with the Incarnate and Fina and this guy. Now I think Fina on auto has terrible AI. I wonder if Shuzen works. Her AI on auto. Probably. Fina should probably be putting her A2 onto your damage dealer. Reset them and whatnot. But let's see. Okay, so we go in. We're going to boost up once. We're going to boost. So Fina, by the way, what does Fina do in case you don't know? When we get a buff, any buff, 3% turn meter. We do 25% more damage with counterattacks. Should be very strong with this guy. We are going to try him with Fina and Hydra, by the way. When buffs are removed, stolen, or expire, or are refreshed, 10% turn meter, and we ignore 5% defense for every buff. So we should ignore, in theory, a lot of buffs. There we go. We got buffs from her. She's in 9-piece protection. She also gives block debuffs, block damage, and counterattack and reset skills. We're going to put that on this guy. Okay. All right. It's your turn, buddy. So he's set up about as well as it's possible to be set up. Now, we do have a Duchess giving AoE damage reduction, and Harima nerfs ignore defense, and Fina is doing ignore defense. So this won't be the full shabam. She's really countering the 3-stack of Fina. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buffs. We're ignoring what? Is that an extra 40% ignore defense or something? We're ignoring a lot anyway. I guess we go in with the AoE. Does he have any polymorph? He doesn't. So let's just see how his AoE hits. Let's go. Underwhelming. Underwhelming. Again, he's got that damage. We don't have increased defense either. But I'm still fairly underwhelmed. Let's give him some more buffs. I think we've been locked out. But if we get hit by her, we should be fine. The counterattack should trigger his... Oh, no. Okay. He's going in over there. He's not doing any damage. We're not doing... Nobody's doing any damage right now. Hit her. Use an AoE, guys. Use an AoE. He's getting loads of turn meter from Senna. We're getting loads of turn meter from Fina. Look at the turn meter from Fina there, by the way, when Arbiter took a turn. Okay, we're going in. Let's see his A1. Again, fairly underwhelming. He doesn't have increased defense. This is a bad showing. The Harima is certainly countering what we're doing, but I'd still like to see more. That is not too exciting to me. We've been hit, but we didn't have the block damage, so he's not going to do anything. Arbiter gets unkillable, but not going to help us too much. He can heal a bit. We're going in. Are we just going to get taken down? Oh, we've got the provoke, which is nice. The lockout on us was rough. Can we secure a kill on somebody? We've done a bit of damage. The increased crit damage is kind of nice, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can provoke her. No, we can't. Yeah, I guess we'll see if we can strip some of their buffs, stop them getting all that turn meter. Arbiter's taking reduced damage, but it's not going to be enough to save her. Arbiter goes down. Incarnate not doing her job. She was locked out, to be fair, but I'm still disappointed. We're going to give him... There we go. Block damage again. Can he make anything happen? We've been locked out again. It's all on the counterattacks. Okay, here we go. He's going in. Counterattack. Okay. Wow. Yikes. That's honestly... I'm shocked. I can't believe it was that bad. Right. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Obviously, Harima. Hard counter is Fina. I mean, we'll give it an... yeah, we can't judge too much quite yet. Let's see here, though. Let's see. We've got a bolster set giving everyone 3% turn meter, which is kind of fun. Yeah, again, we'll give him this. Everyone else is protected, so we'll go in with his A2. Okay, plenty of damage there this time. Okay, he's going to counterattack here, but he's going to have Stone Skin, so it's not going to actually help us. He's been polymorphed, but our buffs are mostly protected. Let's give everyone ally protection. He's going to try nuke us. I mean, this team, Incarnate, is actually making the team pretty tanky. There's his counterattack. It's okay damage. This is, remember, this is with a ton of ignore defense from Fina. No increased defense, but I think the ignore defense cancels it out. There's his AoE. Oh, he did smack right there. When he got the weaken on Arbiter, he did smack. Okay. Okay. Try this team. It's got a lot of buff removal. He might cut in when we do... I don't know. Let's find Arbiter A2. He probably cuts in because we've got bolster. Yeah, she gets the extra. That's really annoying. Okay, good. We got our move off anyway. Oh, she gets another attack. It's Queen of Hearts. Ooh, Arbiter gets saved by Incarnate. The most OP combo in the game. Give him block damage. They're point in ally protection. Maybe we just try strip off his increased attack. I don't know. Let's give ally protection. Let's see what we can do. She's going to keep placing the decreased defense anyway. The Willy Hunter takes them out. Let's see his AoE here. Whoa! Okay, that was actually pretty good. Let's see about stripping his ignore. No, didn't work. We survive because of Fina. Oh, he's killing everyone. Willy Hunter takes him down. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Don't know how geared these guys are, but that was working. Right. Let's try against this. He does have lockout, which is going to be bad. But hopefully his counterattack. I don't know. This might be the last sort of fight. No, we'll try him once in like the more normal nuker composition. And that should be okay then. That should be plenty. Might give him a turn. Could it not? He went faster, but this should kill him. Oh yeah, 100k hit. Definitely killed him. Definitely killed him. Now we might start getting locked out a bit. This is where a lightning cage would help a lot as well. Doing some A1s doesn't do much, but lightning cage to protect some buffs a bit more. If he does kill Arbiter, we're fine because unkillable. Arbiter's reset her revive, which is actually not that useful because her other skills were locked out, unfortunately. Let's see if we can push this guy's turn meter back. No, he resisted. He is going to stun, but we're going to hopefully kill him. Yes, we did. We killed him. Okay. Hit me again. No, don't hit the sheep. Hit the counterattack. No. It's a disaster. No. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he's stealing our. He's stealing our turn meter. It's actually not terrible. But oh, this guy takes no damage from counterattacks though. He takes no damage from counterattacks. Let's see. Can we kill him with an A1? Not even close. And he takes us out. Yeah, not super feeling it here. I'll be honest. Let me jump over real fast. And we will do the quick. See, you know, Sifi's actually fast. She's fine. She doesn't need the chest piece. Just do a refresh. Let's fight this one, and let's go in with. So long as there's gear on these champions, we're fine. I think there should be. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Okay, let's try them in a more normal team. Couple of fights, and then it's Hydra time. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so hopefully we are faster without the gear piece. Yes. We won't have as much protection. Oh, actually, we've got enough. I'd say we've got enough. I'm just going to polymorph the Marius. Just get rid of that. So Marius won't be locked out, which is potentially dangerous. Full YOLO engaged. Can he still freeze us when he's petrified? I actually don't know. I mean, we've got Sifi to protect, but here we go. We've got increased defense from Sifi. There's the nuke. Feels weak. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. This is feeling very weak to me. So far, I don't know. Seeming super disappointing, honestly. Well, let's push him back. He's immune anyway, but fun. Okay, I mean, his A2 definitely smacks. Oh, stuff is happening. What is the stuff that's happening? Nobody knows, but stuff is happening. We can confirm. Things are happening in the game. We don't know what it is. Something to do with relics and reflecting, but nobody knows. Polymorph, who knows? Stuff. Okay. Give him another nuke. He needs another turn. All right, he needs another turn. I guess put that out over there. It's fine, I guess. Let's see a counterattack. I mean, he takes it, no problem. He's tanky. Oh, we got Fervor buff. Oh, that's why Sifi's fast. She still has a relic on. Ha. I couldn't take it off, I suppose. Here he goes, the nuke. Okay. He's not impressing me at all for Arena. That's the long story short. Am I impressed for Arena? No. No, he seems pretty weak. Let's just do the YST fight again with this team. And we don't have the gear fully geared on Sifi, but hopefully it will be a lot better. We won't get locked out this time. He will get locked out. Suck it. And then let's see his nuke. Again, it's Harima, but that's weak. It's weak. So yeah, is he good for Arena? I don't think so. So let's swap him out of this. Let's get him out of this build. Stone Skin Lethal. I don't think so. So here's the other build. Merciless. I think Merciless is the way to go. Gonna steal some gear off of these guys. So our speed's gone down a little bit, but I don't think that matters. Unfortunately, I don't have the best Merciless gear. So our defense has gone down, but we get a lot of crit damage, even more accuracy, perhaps overkill even on the accuracy. But yeah, 9 pieces of Merciless, though. So extra turns popping off. Hopefully it will be good. I hope it will be good. We'll find out. We can swap them into 6 pieces as well if we want. But, I mean, just for the fun of it, just for the heck of it, let's see this against a team. I don't know. What sort of team do we want to see? Yeah, this team is a nice little test. How does he do with 9 pieces of Merciless against this? Because he doesn't need the Stone Skin if you're going to run him in like the Arbiter faction wars anyway. So one final test. But yeah, let's see. 9 pieces of Merciless. Can he go crazy? Or will he flop hard? Find out. Oh, he's actually cutting in. Ouch. We get nuked. I wish the Incarnate reset her A to this as well. Because, like, she gets the revive, and then what? She's just sort of chilling there. She's like, okay, now kill me, I guess. See his AoE nuke. We might as well. Oh, that was much more like it. Extra turn. Yo. Yo, hang on a second here. Hang on a second. The Merciless with Fina. Okay. And he goes again. Oh, Freya, you fool. That didn't hit her very hard. Okay. Okay. We'll try it against the really nasty Queen of Hearts team. This might destroy us. This is more potential. He definitely needs the damage. I really am not seeing Lethal Stone Skin. My main concern is I'm worried about... Well, she's going to have an extra turn anyway. Oh, no, we didn't. So I tell you what if we actually boost him up straight away? He's actually going to do the ally attack, so he should counter from this. Yeah, he counters. Kills one. Gonna counter. Won't be able to kill him, unfortunately. Blocked. Oh, he's lost his counterattack. No. He's lost the counterattack. Incarnate's dead. But I think because Arbiter was polymorphed, she wasn't able to do her thing. Poor old Incarnate. It's such a... It's an idea. She's got such an interesting idea to her kit. It just doesn't work at all. Nuke? Ah, nothing. Nothing there. Right. Well, okay. I do think this is more the way to go for Arena, though. Let's try him in some Hydra. Let's take a look in. Let's dive in. Here we go. So, for Hydra, we're going to go in with, like, this Nightmare team. We're going to swap things around. We can test first. We can test with Thor. And then we can test with this. In fact, let's throw in Thor first. Let me just fix the gear on everybody. Okay, so here we go. So relatively simple. I might actually do a 6-piece Merciless test versus Thor. We've got a support Lizarius. We've got a Krisk provoking with Feral. We've got Podrick for ally attacks and whatnot. I'm going to put in actually Michinaki instead of Marius just to make things more simple. So more consistent hexes, decreased defense. And he's going to be putting out some burns as well. And yeah, then we're going to put in Thor for damage. And we're going to make Thor do his A2 first. And yeah, Mad Hatter then going to be bringing in Thor for the ally attack. So Marius had too much crit damage. He would have sucked up the Mad Hatter ally attack. So, you know, the Michinaki and Mad Hatter were kind of overlapping with Hex a bit, but we'll live with it. But yeah, we're going to have the Weaken here as well. But seeing as this is an ally attack, this should work, number one, very well with Thor, who's got a Beast of an A1, but it should work really well with our boy as well. Yes, we're going to double up with Hex, but Mr. Beastmaster will make good use of it, and we've got buff extending and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, this should work. Let's just throw Thor in for the full thing and just get a sense for how much damage this team will do. Hopefully a good few 100 million. Looks like it should make it to the end. I can't see why it wouldn't. Should be nice and safe. 500 million. Beautiful. It's a good team. The team is good. Thor, as you can see, doing most of the damage. Michinaki doing a decent chunk as well. Okay. Okay, cool. And just to, look at for a few runs on auto so we can get a sense for how hard Thor is hitting and then compare that to Lysander. And I will take Lysander's accessories off and give him a better one. So he's going to have 6-piece Merciless. I think Thor has 6-piece. We'll double check. Here we go. Here's like a Thor A1. Bonk, bonk. Decent damage. We didn't have the decreased attack out quite yet because Michinaki is slower. But, ooh, boom. The Thor nuke, you can see we had like 800,000 over there. Like 400,000, I think, over here. Something like that. Big nukes, big damage. Thor's giving us a consistent decreased speed. So is Beastmaster. They're 2 decreased speed damage dealers. Bam. The Thor AoE on his A3 was about 100 to close to 200,000. This should be a nice A1 from Thor. Ooh, yeah, 280, 300 per hit. That's boosted up by Mad Hatter doing extra damage, which is lovely. I want to see Thor hit some decapitated heads a couple of times. And yeah, I think it's a good comparison. I think Thor is one of the closest champs to him. This team, we've got double ally attack, which should favor Lysander pretty well, but it will also... Oh, Thor got lots of multi-hits there. It will help Thor stack his passive very well, too. Here comes Thor. He's going in over there. Decent hits. Again, charging up his passive. Ally attack, who's he going to target? That head over there. All right, cool. Smack, smack. We should get a big hit from Thor now. There's the decreased defense for even more damage. But we do have Merciless. Here he goes. Kaboom! Like 1 million damage on these heads. And that was without weaken. 1 million damage without weaken. It would probably be 1.3. Well, 1.25 million, I suppose, with. Here he goes. Juicy A1, 700k, and then 1 million. His passive, about 900,000 on each hit. That gives you a sense for Thor. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's end that battle. Cool. Gives you a sense for the Thor right there. Okay. Let's throw in our boy. So very simple. I've built this team so we can just slot him in and slot him out. And here we go. We have the increased defense from Podrick's passive, by the way. He's going to be giving increased defense to Lysander every single time because Lysander is a defense character, so don't need to worry about that. I guess we go for Rune Snares first, and we go for this second. But yeah, essentially, we've got 2 ally attackers in the team, so it should be, in theory, pretty good. Let's just double check. Thor. So you can see the damage. Thor had 6-piece Merciless, bit of Slayer, like 1-piece Slayer, 1-piece Supersonic. So Thor was these sort of stats. He is a good bit slower, but he's got very high attack. Lysander, let's not give him the 9 Merciless yet. We'll do we'll do a test with and without. We'll put him back into these other accessories. Gives him a bit more defense, bit more HP, lower speed, a tiny bit more crit damage. We'll give him just the 6-piece Merciless, which is still absolutely plenty. It's the ignore defense, just for the like to like with Thor. Lysander, he also has got a slight advantage here of having that relic, which I can't take off. That's a small advantage. So we would expect him. We want him to do more than Thor. Okay, here we go. He should start with his A2. I think he did a bit of damage. Yes, a protected increased defense. There's the Wily Hunter. Again, he did the ally attack. He goes in with the AoE. And we do have decreased speed out on everyone. And weaken out on everyone. Now, we've got other sources with this team. So we're not making full benefit of his utility. But we should be getting pretty good benefit from his ally attacks and his damage. This team is mostly testing his damage. Goes in. Wily Hunter, 160k per hit or so. So it's good damage. And that's going to scale up as the fight goes on. That's a little unlucky. He targeted Lazarius. Okay, here we go. Okay, 240k per hit. It is going to be a big hit. He's weak hitting a bit. Mad Hatter is targeting a magic affinity. Okay, he's going in with the Rune Snares. Yes, definitely not Thor level damage, is it? It's not Thor level. But let's see. Got the provoke back out. Here we go. Another ally attack. Who are we targeting? Another magic head again, of course. Yeah, he's hitting for about 200k per hit. There we go. Yeah, he's hitting for about 200k per hit. Pretty consistently, actually. All right. I didn't track our overall damage numbers. Feels lower. 400k that time. We're starting to ramp up the Hatter. That would have been, if he didn't weak hit, that would have been 800k. Maybe you get a bit extra for not being a bad affinity. He might have been close to 1 million damage, actually, there with the Mad Hatter. Rune Snares. Yeah, again, it's about, I saw 2 100k hits on Mischief. So it's not crazy damage. It's decent, but not crazy. I definitely feel like this is lower damage so far. Let's see when we actually decapitate a head. That's going to make a big difference. 340k, no debuffs there. Again, bad affinity. We'll try wait for a good affinity. It's hilarious. We've got 3 affinities he'd love to hit, but the AI just is really screwing him. Let's be honest. It really is screwing him. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. That was all. I guess there's no decreased defense, but I was really expecting a lot more there. We have a lot of ignore defense. Okay, there's the decreased defense. That's going to help his damage. I'll be honest, my impression so far from both the... Here he goes. Okay, there we go. There we go. 800. There it's 2 million from the Mad Hatter. That was Thor level right there. That was a Thor level attack. But then again, I feel like we've got a fairly optimized setup. Is that enough? I don't know. We're going to run the full thing out. My impression so far is his damage seems a bit bad, but let's let him run out a bit more. Oh my God. Whoa. He just got the repeat. Did you see that? Okay. He heard me slandering his damage. Holy shit. He heard me say his damage sucks. Oh, and then he just decided to do that. Okay. Okay. Whoa. I tell you guys, Axe Serpentis is definitely the way to go for him as well. His AoE is not great. It's spamming that single target nuke. That's the way to go. This team is a bit weak to Fearhead, as you can see. But we've got 2 cleansers with Podrick and Mad Hatter. There we go. We've cleansed it a bit. So hopefully it'll be enough. There was his A1. His A1 was decent. And his A1 actually synergizes quite well with Michinaki. Okay, here we go. Ooh, yes, the Willy Hunter and 1 million damage right there. Okay. Let's end this fight. We get the gist. I feel like there's not as much a gap between him and Michinaki still, but let's give it a go. Quick battle it. Let's go. Thor got to the 1,000 turns. Thor got 500 million damage for the team. Again, we're not making full use of Lysanthir's, of his utility. I guess we weren't making full use of Thor's decreased speed either. Oh God, it's so much worse. Wow, 391. It's a lot worse. It is a lot worse. Screenshot. Let's do another one. Give him a couple of goes. So yeah, he can pop off. Like when that A2 goes crazy, he goes crazy. But I mean, bearing in mind he has a relic and Thor doesn't. That's better. 420. Blaze it. Okay. He's certainly weaker. And this is like mostly a pure damage test. He's definitely weaker. He doesn't have the damage output of the Thor. Now, Thor is very good, obviously, but a little disappointing. I just want to try him with the 9-piece Merciless as well. But I'm disappointed, I'll be honest. I feel like Thor is not a Hydra specialist either. I feel like this guy is a Hydra specialist, right? More devours, he does more damage. He ignores life barrier. You know, we've got him really set up with increased defense. We've got him set up with the team with 2 buff extenders, so very consistent with his buffs. We've got hexes for days, so he's going to place his debuffs before attacking. Yeah, let's try him in the 9-piece Merciless. His damage should surely go up because he didn't lose that many stats. My defense gear kind of sucks for high elves. Now, the only danger here, he might outrun some buffs. About the same, really. It's about the same. Yeah, okay. So there we go. I think that's plenty of testing for Mr. Lysanthir. The only other place, I think he could be very solid for High Elf Faction Wars. So getting increased defense in High Elves is a little tricky. But yeah, what do I think of him? I'm underwhelmed, honestly. Like, he's certainly tankier than Thor, but he's not doing, from what I can see, he is not doing as much damage as Thor. He's not a Thor level threat. And I do feel like Thor is just generally a monster. And Thor does self-buff increase attack as well, which is handy. So it makes it easier. But Thor just seems to be doing more damage, straight up. They both have 5-star blessings. Thor did not have a relic. Lysanthir had the Axe Serpentis. Yeah, I just feel like he's disappointed to me. He's not bad. He's good. He is a good damage dealer. But one of the big things about me recommending this fusion was the question, will he replace the damage dealers for Hydra that you already have? And he might not. I feel like we gave him a double ally attack team and his damage wasn't there. I actually think this champion probably needs a buff. I will be honest. Yeah, I love the concept, but I feel like he's a bit underpowered, to be honest. He does seem underpowered. His damage just feels low. That's it, plain and simple. His damage feels low. I think for a champion that is clearly got limitations with this Devour stacking, ignoring life barrier, he clearly has a lot of limitations. I feel like he should do more. I feel like he should do more damage. Yeah, he might be helpful. He's like I said, he brings a lot of utility. Decrease speed, weaken are incredible debuffs for Hydra. So you get incredible debuffs with good damage. That might well be enough to get into your teams. Unlikely to be enough to get into mine, I will be honest. Let's try. Oh, I need to try him with Fina. Sorry. I'm not going too crazy here. I'm just going to try sort of a quick test. We're going to do a protection Freya. Support Freya. It's not the best build or anything, but it's something. Oh, wait, there's no space. Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. The curse. We've escaped the curse of too many accessories on the test server as well. Right. So this is I just wanted to just not a quick battle, but take a little look in here with a sort of Fina team. This is on Nightmare. I mean, yeah. So we'll see. So it's a little bit awkward. We've got again Fina coming in. He is a high elf, which is good. So he's a damage dealer for high elves. We've got Deliana for some healing and for block damage. We could, or block buffs. We could, and she's got a curse set on as well, so she could provide the cursed. We could run Wallmaster Atharion. Could be a good fit in there as well. But yeah, we've got again Fina. She's giving us lots of turn meter with the 2-piece, even more turn meter, bonus damage out of turn. But we don't have too much of that, only a couple of counterattacks. And ignoring defense per buff. So we can potentially ignore absolutely tons of defense. So we're going to buff up our boy. And yeah, let's see how we do. So there we go. We've even got decreased defense weaken. I will actually put out increased defense because we need it for damage. Okay, here we go. This should be, in theory, a massive nuke. I mean, it's decent. It's not Trunda, but it's decent. I actually suppose... Sorry, I'm used to playing Trunda teams with this. We have a chance to provoke, but it's not great with Islin. We didn't get it. That's a problem. I think he probably just cleanses, doesn't he? We stole the turn meter. The counterattack is good. Let's boost up our turn meter more. Can we cut in? We buff up some more. This should give everyone a lot of turn meter. We could reset him again, which would be fine, I suppose. Reset him again. Boost him up some more. You do an A1. Unfortunately, he did cleanse. Yeah, that's a bummer. Let's just make sure he doesn't get reflect damage. This is actually kind of bad because this head here is going to do that. Hang on a sec. Let's just go quickly to a lower difficulty just to get a sense for it. My Trunda team sucks, by the way. I just don't like... The Trunda teams are actually kind of difficult to build, and I also just fundamentally hate them. So I've been slacking on putting on the work for them. This should make it easier. Again, we need to give him increased defense. So this is the tricky thing. In High Elves, again, there's very few good increased defense champions. So again, we'll go with the AoE decrease speed. The damage is fine. Again, remember, this is now on normal. We got like one little hex out. We're going to really struggle to actually kill this head unless we land provoke here. He can provoke on his A1, can't he? Islin? I feel like Islin is the poor man's Wixwell. Again, we'll just boost up. We'll see if we can get a second turn here. Hopefully we can. Fina is just crazy. Is this guy enough? I don't know. Again, we can go in with this nuke. Not bad. He just got an extra turn, which is good. Let's just try hit this head. Oh, we got it. Ooh, and we nuked it hard. Let's get some hexes out there. Okay. We have block buffs and everything, so actually I shouldn't hit the decapitated heads with him. Freya can provoke as well. Good. Freya provoked. Excellent. Let's put up more buffs with Islin. I think he's in 9-piece protection as well. And let's just give it a go. Comes in the AoE. I mean, he's hitting hard. This is, it's only it's only whatever. Not normal. It's only hard difficulty. Nothing special. Here's one thing. Will Fina do it on him? She did that time. Good. So Fina has caster ability on him. Let's see a bit on auto. Oh, will we kill that one? Okay, here he goes. Ooh, big damage. Big damage. Okay. Now, this team is very weak against the Fearhead, unfortunately. Very weak. We've got a little bit of cleansing, but I actually quite lack good perfect fail champs on my team. We've got cleansing from Freya. We've got cleansing from Fina. Might not be enough, though. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this is the sort of thing, like potentially building a high elf team. So champions like Bellinor could be very good. Bellinor gives you that AoE decreased defense, and we can. Ooh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. And then you do need, like I said, a good increased defense champ to go with him, which is maybe a little bit trickier. Like here, he's dropped the increased defense. He's still smacking though. Fina's cleansing. Okay. Let's see how she does. This Fearhead is really causing problems for this particular team. He's going to counter it, though. Oh, he really smacked it. He really smacked it. Actually not too bad, I'll be honest. Fina has buffed herself. It's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. But never mind, it is the worst thing in the world because she outruns her self-buff with the extra turn. Fina just awkward on auto. Big hit there. He's put the move back on him to reduce his cooldowns, which is decent. Obviously, we've got the Poison Cloud out now. I think it's definitely, you know, you're going to need a good bit of work to combine him with Fina. He definitely has potential. Is he going to be miles better than Atharion? Probably, yeah, because Atharion's damage is going to be capped. Atharion will have his damage capped by enemy max HP. So he can't go that crazy. This guy has the potential to scale much higher. And he's got... It's not a bad toolkit, honestly. It's just obviously building that high elf specific team is quite a challenge and figuring out the speed tune and whatnot. There is potential there. That being said, is this as good as a Trunda? No. So the only way you would ever use this is if Trunda was nerfed. And then even then, might well be better off with, you know, like just a Taurus. Taurus is also absolutely broken. And Fina giving tons of buffs and extra ignore defense. Guess what? And resets on abilities. Guess what? Taurus loves buffs. He does more damage. Reset on ability. He's got long cool, not crazy long, but long cooldowns. Ignore defense. He doesn't have any built in, so he loves the ignore defense. So yeah, I don't know. This guy, he's got fun potential, but will he compete with the others? And obviously, as you can see, the Fina team doesn't quite work on auto. She's putting her A2 on just random people. They'd have to change the Fina AI to just always prioritize her A2 on your damage dealer. She's doing it most of the time, probably because he's in the lead. But yeah, this team, it's got potential, but again, I feel like it's not crazy, is my impression. So there you go, Lysanthir. I'm very disappointed. I will probably pick him up just for the sake of it for Faction Wars, but I'm honestly, yeah, from testing this fusion, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. He has not impressed me. I'm afraid to say I'll put him into the 6-piece Merciless again, and we'll let people attack the arena defense and see what they make of it. So I'll re-gear it, and other CCs can attack the defense and see. But yeah, is he good? It doesn't seem to be, is my thoughts. He seems kind of mid. I'd love actually to see him get buffed a bit before he goes live. I think he's a bit underwhelming. And yeah, you're better off with Thor, basically. Thor seems to be this guy, but a lot better. Guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.